welcome to Robot Lumberjack Radio episode, I don't know, 497. It's actually episode like 24.
Episode many more.
Episode we're going to do so much more. Josh, we have talked about Ford and who hurt them. Ford hurt them. Yeah.
Yep.
We are now going to talk about other fun vehicles and other fun things that have happened. God damn it.
Like the Steam vehicle.
They do have Steam vehicles. Oh, you mean like...
What? I mean, an actual Steam video game company vehicle.
Oh, Valve makes a car.
Yeah.
Valve makes a car. Gar, I don't think their latest strategy of doing nothing would work for them, though.
No, I don't think it would.
That's literally how they win every single fight. Is like they do nothing and then somehow they win.
Yeah,
and it's infuriating because it's like, man, like even when Gaben does do something, like the Steam machines, it just shows the complete and total like disconnect from the average player.
Although I think the Steam machines are awesome, and like it's probably the best little machine doodad to come out, but like the fucking RAM spike didn't help anything.
Yeah, but have you heard the other news?
Oh, what's the other news?
That RAM is like suddenly decreasing in price, and people are now starting to get freaked out by it.
No, it shouldn't go down this much.
No, it's even worse. It's even worse than that. Like you have Micron coming out, and they're like, we betted on AI, and now suddenly we're being punished for it. And it's like, yeah, sucks to suck, huh, Micron? Yeah. I wish you had a manufacturer that could still like its own. I wish you had somebody who could make like take Micron DIMMs and sell it on the market. Man, that seems like it would be crucial to your company's success. Oh wait.
It seems like that might actually help. Oh boy.
It's okay.
Just, do you think like there's so much short gain bullshit around that it feels like no one ever thinks of long term.
No, they don't.
Like ever. And it's like, I understand the short-term money gain is very potent and strong, but oh my God, what's wrong with you?
The problem is like we're talking about the game industry, and then they're like, I won't lose everything for doing what I'm doing, and it's like, bro, like, I'm just saying, you're going to lose everything by doing this, and then they turn around and they tell you shut up because clearly you're an idiot and a moron and you don't know what you're talking about.
Then you just kind of go back to sitting in your your lawn chair, and then you just start eating popcorn from a big bucket.
Well, clearly, Josh, like you don't understand that. Like when a person of our caliber who plays video games and actually knows a little bit of what we're talking about says to people that like maybe you shouldn't do the decision that you're going to do because it's going to result in financial ruin. We're clearly wrong. Because we're not Steve Jobs, and this person right there, they're the embodiment of Steve Jobs, through and through.
Oh,
right?
Are they? Yeah. Weird.
Okay, so they know more about this stuff than us. Okay.
Huh. Yeah.
And let me tell you, Josh, because we're so stupid, smooth brain. And dumb, we're not allowed to make a comment because that might just that might ruin their feng shui and stuff like that.
Throw me in a dumpster.
Yeah. Unfortunately for them, like there's now market products that I can sit and point to that says you should not listen to these people at all, and instead listen to this person, mainly a guy named Andy Weir, who's written 2 really good sci-fi movies and multiple sci-fi books, and has done a lot of things lately. And one of those movies I went and saw, and he was on Critical Drinker, and he chastised who is Alex Kurtzman, who is a dumb fuck, who we all don't.
Oh no!
Well, he's dumb and stupid and smooth brain. He's like, I'm making Star Trek for drama kids, and everybody who was a Star Trek fan went, no. I'm making Star Trek for your girlfriend or boyfriend who's retarded. And everybody went, but no. So instead of going seeing Star Trek, go see Project Hail Mary. It's pretty good. It's a movie about space travel and cooperation between people of different species. And one of the big things it does is like it basically goes through a bunch of stuff. It's mainly told through flashbacks.
Interesting.
Yeah, so the movie basically begins with like our character waking up. He has no recollection about who he was, what he's doing here, where he is, and he's like walking around this ship called the Hail Mary, or called Hail Mary, and it's
right.
The ship is like the only person there. His other 2 crew members are unfortunately dead.
Yeah,
and he is basically stuck by himself. He has no idea what he's doing. His name is, and he is basically alone, and he has no recollection of what he's doing. So he goes, "Am I smart?" So he's like, "Am I smart?" As the movie progresses, he is relatively the dumb one. He eventually meets, and this is in the trailer, he eventually meets a cool alien named Rocky, who is also a nerd. The species is less advanced than humanity, so they have no idea about radiation or anything like that. And they're basically on a quest in order to save the planet.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a good movie if you would like it.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. It's probably the best movie. I'll just be very blunt and honest. Josh, you should see it. It's probably my favorite movie I've seen in a while. Not because of anything specific about it. The plot's very questionable. The plot's not very questionable and stuff like that. It's Ryan Gosling. He's like the main character of the movie. It's really, really well done. And I think the worst part about it is like the stuff around the movie, which is shitty to say. But you have a character who, like, you have people who are like, oh well, you know, we're boycotting the movie because how dare this person go talk to Critical Drinker and be an AI and use AI and stuff like that. And to which my response is, I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
The character of Rocky and Grace is a great character. I love them. The problems that they face, the issues that they have, is amazing. How they kind of like bounce off each other is very well done. And it's been a couple days since I've seen it. I want to see it again, and I want to take my nephew to it. And yeah. I want to see it again, and then I actually feel more I need to go watch this movie again than I feel the need to go see the Mario movie. If that makes sense.
Because there's like probably more to digest in this film than meets the eye.
It's not that there's more to digest. It's more of you have. It's more of like you have a lot more control over what it is. It's a very down-to-earth movie, and it's a very feel-good movie. Like, there is no really big bad antagonist. Like, and I know that they do the redeeming. There are people who scream and yell about how it's woke and stuff like that. There is none of that in this movie that I really saw. You could argue that there is the woman who, she's the project head, and she's kind of like drawn into the antagonistic role. And one of the things that she does is she basically is like, there's a moment in the movie where she goes like, "I am not asking you," and like Grace goes, "Well, what do you mean?" And she goes like, "I am not asking you. You are going to deal with this thing, and this is what you're going to do." And he goes, okay. There's other parts of this movie where like the way that they kind of communicate to each other is very well done. Grace is actually like one of the things that really is hilarious about him is like he's a very famous biologist, and the reason why he's super famous is because he's the guy who goes, he theorized that you don't need water in order to make alien life, in order to have life. Mm-hmm. And so he got basically banished from biology. So he's a high school teacher. And his main claim to fame is the thing that's actually destroying Earth. He figures out how to breed it, and then they figure out how to make a starship engine out of it. So, it's a great show.
Yeah. I mean, if I ever stop playing video games, I'll definitely give that a looky look.
You'll give it a look-see?
A look-see.
Yeah. Let's have a little look-see. Yeah, no, my response to people is you should go see Project Hail Mary. And you should also do other things. Like not pick up Crimson Desert, but instead listen to Josh and this other game that he played. Josh?
Oh?
What was the other game that you played?
I played a game that is called hold on. Oh yes, Metal Garden.
Oh God.
That's what they describe on Steam here as travel through the overgrown mega structure and discover what lies beyond it. Metal Garden is a short, atmospheric, single-player FPS game.
I'm scared.
And so the best way I could describe it is that it's just like what it says. It's atmospheric, it's short. Mm-hmm. In fact, I was probably really close to finishing it when I stopped playing it. Mm-hmm. And it's just like a really cool brutalist. Like everything is like decaying and falling apart. And like even the forest that you're walking through feels depressing, and there's no the saturation in this game is not it's yellow, it's all depressing gray. Like everything is just a gray or black.
It's dark.
With some color. It's very dark, yes. And some really good, I would say really good desktop images that you can just throw in your background for a desktop and be like, yeah, that's a really good desktop background. And then people who see your laptop background screen go, what the hell is that from?
This is one of those artsy-fartsy games where it's like you look at it and you're like, this is well done.
Kinda. The funny part is that it is still a first-person shooter, and you have guns. And in fact, the game is actually built off of original Source engine, which is impressive because as I was playing it, I never felt like it was a Source engine game, like at all. If anything, I thought it might have been a European jank game, but I'm like, no, it's just built off the Source engine. And I was like, okay, all right. That's very impressive because I didn't feel Source engine at all when I was playing it. And so, yeah, like the way the game starts is that you're a kind of a jockey for a big metal, I guess of not a guilty gear. It's like what's it called from Metal Gear Solid? Those giant cow mechs that try to kill you in number 4. Like you were basically driving one of those, but way more metal and way more like bigger. And then your mech falls apart because either something went wrong on it, or that your mech is so run down that it's bound to happen. And so basically your adventure begins with you picking up your gear that you can from your mech and then just adventuring forward from where you are. And you just keep going in different directions if you feel was correct or different or whatever. And I can tell you right now, I've replayed 1 or 2 sections just to see, like, I realized that, I didn't go down A, but I went down a path, but I realized there was a B path. So where the hell did that go? Turns out it's like another giant section that it's not even like probably. If I kept playing down B path, it'll be another story to tell type of thing. So it's like, oh shit, this game goes places, and like it goes pretty hard into its architecture and its level design. Because I can tell you right now, one of the levels I went through, it was like, if you want to, you could go down this path, or you go over to this path, which is again a different scenarios and different people you're interacting with, like different enemies you're interacting with. And so far, the people that you're interacting with are like very post-apocalyptic punk looking dudes that are shooting at you with their future weapons, and you're shooting at them with your future weapons. And then the first people that there's a group that you run into that got jumped by some other people. They didn't describe who they were when they got jumped, but you found one of the commanders who's dying on a rock, and you're talking to him and you're trying to actually help him a little bit. But of course he's just like off in his own mind, talking about how he got betrayed. And of course this person that you're talking to is a Jaguar person. So like King from Tekken, kind of.
All right.
Yeah. And he's just talking about how he's got betrayed, blah, blah, blah. And then he's like not paying attention to you whatsoever, even though you're helping him. And then finally he talks about he has a key on him. And then finally you just yoink the key off his body, and then you go down further the path of deep into this mega structure of like brown metal and all this junk. Although the one thing that's interesting is that because of this mega structure, it's so big and so vast that it doesn't feel like you can ever find a way out. And that's what the idea of this game is, that these other people are trying to find the way out as well. But it's like, again, everything's like post-apocalyptic and falling apart. and nothing seems to work properly. Like, everything still works, but everything's depressing.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah.
All right.
And it's so far it's interesting. I give it a
10 out of 10.
I give it 10 out of 10 on atmosphere and kind of neat like locales you're going through.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think one of the locations I went through was a very oddly built like highway / car park area. The best way I can describe it is like a highway. And I was climbing higher and higher in this structure. And the more I kept climbing higher and higher, it's like, I'm going to run into people that are going to try to kill me. I just feel it. I just feel it. And by the time that I saw someone trying to shoot me, I was like, there they are. And I got like kind of release of like, where are these fucking people? I know they're going to show up. Why are they? And then when they finally show up, it's like, finally I could kill them. I don't feel like I'm going to get a pot shot at myself.
I
feel one more thing.
Removal of death.
Yeah. Although one thing too, if you're going to play the game yourself, again, this game, how expensive is it? It's $7.79 Canadian.
Oh, jeez.
If you're gonna play it, I would just give you a pro tip of if once you see Jaguar people, they can jump to any location to where you are.
Oh.
So if you're thinking, I could pot shot these guys from here, no, they could just get to you. They could just get to you no matter where you are.
That's not good.
Which is, I thought it was kind of funny because I was like, how can these fuckers get to me in this weird spot? But I was like, whatever. Let's just try to kill them and not die.
And then you died.
And I died.
Josh was like,
no, meow, meow.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I guess then I'll move on after I take a quick piss break. So
Piss break.
we're gonna talk about a game that both of us played. Josh,
Yep.
do you know my favorite game in the whole wide world? The game, probably my second favorite game in the whole wide world.
Mm-hmm.
Its name is something important. I should put it in the favorites. But it starts with a B. That's right, benefit ship, which is where you have a Futanari who fucks you and everything like that. No, I'm joking. It's called Balatro.
Oh. Yeah.
It is. I have 330. Wow. Fuck. Shit. Jesus. Jinkies. Fuck.
Oh, shit.
Shit. But a game came out, and it's called Raccoon Coin Pusher.
Yep.
And I liked it, and Josh started playing it.
Yep.
And Josh, take it away.
Kitty games from arcades that are gambling kitty games are also great too. It's the most like this is kitty gambling to its core, but then they throw a twist on top of it where your coins that you put in the machine can do different modifications and different funny things. So one of the coins that I ran into in the first place was I got a tornado coin. And I was like, I'm not sure what the tornado coin does. And they give you just actually very good descriptions of what each coin does, what kind of family tree it's in, kind of like, oh, this is a math coin. This is a chaos coin. This is, telling you what the type it is. And then also tell you some certain stats on it and whatnot. And then once I used the tornado coin, started realizing, oh, this is kind of insane. It just picks up all the coins that are around it in the tornado and just hucks the coins in random directions, which is pretty amazing to see this happen in a coin machine. Because like, there's no way you're going to see this kind of tornado action in a real coin, in a coin operated machine. But seeing it in this kind of arcade, this fake arcade game made for like, video game usage, it's kind of fun. There's also other coins that do other weird shenanigans. Like there's coins that are depicted by animals, and if you can have certain animals hunt other animals, yes, that coin will increase its value like over and over and over. Yes. There's also coins where if you give it water, like what was it? I keep calling it the flower coin, but it's not called that. It's
Lotus.
It's like the Lotus or Nimbulus or something. Mm-hmm. If you give that flower coin enough water, it will sprout more coins from it, plus more flower tokens coming from itself.
Yeah.
So I had a perk where I could keep making it rain water tokens from my bonus. You have a bonus ring that every time you get higher in combos of more coins falling off the edge, you can get a spin combo. You get another bonus at the end of the spinner going around and seeing what you get off of the bonus. Yeah. Either be more pickups or power-ups or more coins dropping down onto the playing field, or you get another upgrade from your bonus, like in like the real arcade machines. Right. You get to what was it? Oh yeah, you get a coin tower.
Yeah. So basically there's two ways that you can get a coin tower, or one way that you can get a coin tower. You can build a coin tower, and that's pretty hard. The most effective way is to use, like, basically you use a little bit of coin in order to use a little bit of coin, and then you get your bonuses, and then all of a sudden you have a combo going. And the game's like, cool, now you get to build a coin tower. So you have, like, and it scales depending on how big the combo is. So if, like, it's a combo 5, you get more coins or something like that. I've recently just gone to Chemist.
Oh, yes.
And he is hilarious. Because you end up with being able to, like, infect coins and stuff like that with zombie viruses. Yeah. So suddenly, like, you have a coin removing coin power, and you're like, okay, and you're just sitting there being like, well, what do I do? And suddenly, like, you're playing the game, and all of a sudden, like, you're like, oh, I forgot I have the coin power, and you hit the exchange button, and all of a sudden your entire, like, screen's gone, and you're like, oh, that's good. Mm-hmm. That's convenient.
That's awesome.
That worked. So, I don't know. It is very similar in Balatro, where you're not going to get work done.
Oh yes, yep. Definitely.
Like, it's very similar where you're just constantly being like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep playing this until the end of time.
You just keep seeing the number go up, and you're like, yeah, I'm pushing those coins off the edge, aren't I?
It doesn't have the buildability that I don't think Balatro has. For, like, Balatro has really good buildability, I think.
Yeah, like the construction of Raccoon coin, like it's a bit awkward trying to, like, a quote unquote build a deck, simply because a lot of the features that you're trying to build your coin purse around. Also kind of requires some of the perks that you need to make that to work. And sometimes I just never got any perks. So I'd just be like, oh, I got this certain coin. Oh, but I think if I remember correctly, I need this certain perk to go with it. And I just never got that perk.
Yeah. It's a game.
So it's
the game equivalent of like you're playing it and you're like, I feel really good about this game. I am really enjoying it. And then you're like, well, I didn't get what I needed. So we're dead.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah. And there is like weird physics bugs too, so like there's that too, but that's besides the point. So I don't know. I enjoyed it. It's one of those games that has like lots of style. I'm probably going to play a lot more of it. Is it better than Slay the Spire? Josh?
I think they're both just a little different in each of their ways. Like Slay the Spire, I would say more consistency with its deck building and like how you want to go about building that deck. And with Raccoon Coin, it's more, I want to say kind of rando. Like again, you could try to build a better coin purse deck and try to get the certain ratios of stuff, but it just feels like it's not consistent enough to make that worth it.
Right.
I think it really boils down to you getting really lucky at the shop, and hopefully you get that one coin perk that would just work with your whole deck.
Right.
Or work with the coins you just bought, and then going like, yes, I can make it all the way to fucking, to the boss and win or something. But yeah, it kind of just feels a little more haphazard.
Right. And that's kind of what I'm saying is like, it just feels like one of those games where it's like you're playing it and you're like, this is pretty cool. And then all of a sudden you're like, this is also like really insane and like complex.
Yeah. Although, do you have a favorite coin?
Probably Bunny right now.
Yeah, Bunny is pretty prolific.
Yeah.
There's one coin in particular that I felt it was really bonkers if you can set it up right. It was again the flower coin with the rain power up.
Yeah, like it feels like as if there's a lot of ways to do combos.
Yeah,
and I'm just like too stupid to be really good at doing the combos.
I think. Well, the funny thing is about the combos is, it just feels like that you need to. I think you actually need to unlock more coins in order to start figuring out, and more perks as well, to start figuring out like, okay, so this and that and the other thing, this works, and I think you just need more stuff to unlock to make it worth more time to get the combos going. Because I feel right now especially in my save file, it just feels like, oh, I just need to, I feels like I need more and more stuff to fiddle with just to figure out, okay, this is what I need to do for my playthrough or whatever.
I would agree with that.
Kind of that Binding of Isaac. It's not necessarily a problem, Binding of Isaac. Well, nowadays I would say it's kind of a problem of there's so many items that you're playing with and trying to collect.
Yeah.
And trying to get the right combo to work with your whole thing.
Right.
And actually with the last update that Binding of Isaac had, it actually has an option to just tell you what the hell the items do now.
Oh, well, that seems kind of stupid.
Well, I mean, before the way it was, it's like, no, it's like, we got to figure it out and like memorize it and whatever. But the game's been on for so long. It has so many DLCs. It's over. I want to say it's over on 1,500 items.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that makes sense.
To the point of like, there's no way anyone can memorize all of this unless you're a total freak.
Josh.
So it's like,
I'm gonna memorize everything. Don't you really?
No, you're not, because I know you're not that freak.
I can remember the 151 Pokemon
like,
mostly.
That's 150. That's 150 Pokemon. That's not like all of the other like 950 of the fucking rest of them.
I'm pretty autistic. I can do it.
Oh, frick. It's just even like Mr. McMullen, who designed the game, he kind of threw it, kind of just gave everyone a bone, because it's like, man, okay, sure, yeah, I agree that this is a bit much. Mm-hmm. Like, you have to memorize this much. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
I agree. You have to know a lot.
Yeah. You have to know a lot.
Have fun.
But then, anyway, coin pusher, Mr. Raccoon coin pusher game. It's fun I would say just to fuck around, like play the game, fuck around with it, try to get as far as you can. Yeah. What else? I have to say that my favorite coin in the game is Tornado, because I just love it when it picks up just a fistful of coins.
I just like it when like that one's pretty good. There's also the laser one.
There's a UFO.
I haven't gone the UFO yet.
Oh, I constantly go for the UFO, because it's, if you have a certain combo that constantly triggers the UFO, and then it gets to a point of like, just keep triggering the UFO over and over, because it just either he picks up all the coins from your playing field, or he repopulates the coins in your playing field, or he just like fucks up the playing field in your favor type of thing. And it's like, oh, this is so good.
There's also the
this is so good.
The frog is also pretty good.
Yeah, that one bounces around on the playing field, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. That one could be good too. What else? Freaking, I don't know. I think the game's good, but it's probably not as good as Slay the Spire.
No, and I think that like that. I don't think it's as good as Balatro either. Yeah. But I also think that like compared to like the modern gaming industry, where it's like, hey, everything's on fire and sucks. Yeah, this is probably a welcome addition.
Yeah. You just want to play a very short, very like, I just want to games that turn my brain off and just do the thing are pretty hot.
Yeah, I just want to have fun.
They're pretty hot right now. They're so fetch.
The fetchiest around.
They're so fetch. Mm-hmm.
So Crimson Desert.
Oh boy.
Is the game equivalent of when you have somebody who goes, "Hey, I'm going to make a video game. Can I copy your homework?" And you go, "Okay, cool." You have to make a couple of changes, and then they make the basic bare minimum changes. So they get a worse grade than you, but you're sitting there and you're like, you still passed. Huh. That's good. That's that game. It is an open world exploration game where they dumped all of their stats into nothing but graphics fidelity. The game looks amazing. It is basically Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It is weird, and it's a good game. Unlike what most reviewers will say, where they're like, it's not good and we have to review it again and blah 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 blah. It's one of those games equivalents where it's like you're playing it and you're like, I don't think that this is bad. It has a couple of problems. There's way too many button combinations that you have to remember on your controller. So it's like you have like a button combination. It's like, do this, and it's like, okay, and then it's like, why? Like, why am I doing this? The controls feel awful. Yeah. I think that's fun. I think it's a good game. I'm not going to criticize people who think it's who think it's great. I will say though that
the issues that it has are very obvious if you play the game, and that the fact that they're going back and they're like, we're fixing this, it just shows more of like a commitment issue where they're like, we're committed to making the game better, and so you're playing it in like 6 months and it's going to be better than it was 2 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, it is literally the thing where it's like, I am playing it now and I'm having fun, and then they change something and it's like, oh, well, now this is the way it should have been from the get-go, and you're like, why?
Yeah, that's the thing about playing games a little early in their development cycle. It could potentially like ruin your perception of what you thought the game was, and or you play the game so early and so long that you just fucking avoid it at all costs because you got burned out on its matter or whatever, Yeah. So that's why I'm always have the cautiousness of like, okay, do I really want to play this now, or can I just wait for like the eons for it to be finished or something?
This feels like as if it's like a very good one of those games where it's like you're playing it and you're like, I understand. And that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Do I think it's the greatest game in the world? No. But I'm going to move on with my day and have fun and make shit.
Yeah.
And that's the most important thing in the world. Is I'm going to have fun. I'm going to make stuff. It's going to be good. Is it going to be the best thing in the world? Probably not. But who cares?
Who cares?
Who cares? Josh cares. That's who cares.
I care.
Yeah. Yeah. Is there another thing that we're going to talk about?
I don't know. Meh. You talk about
let's just hang up and then hang up the headphones and think about it next week.
Yeah, that's all right.
There's 3 for 3 on fire. 3 for 3's on fire. There we go. Thanks, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for listening to Robot Lumberjack. You can listen to us every Thursday on robotlumberjack.podbean.com. You subscribe to us on your favorite podcasting app of choice. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night. Bye. Matt Boundy just posted a thing where it's like, he's like, hey, we're looking for this. I'm like, I'm going to apply for some positions and I'm not going to get them, but whatever. Well, it's like, yeah, I might as well, right? So, thank you, Matt. Yeah. Hope everything is going good. Yeah. Bye.
Down at the arcade by the old snack stand, 5 little raccoons with quarters in their hands, stripy tail swaying, little feet thumping, eyes on the machine going clink, clink, clunk. One more coin, let it ride, watch that silver mountain slide. Tiny paws and hopeful grins, dreaming of a jackpot win. Raccoons playing coin pushers all night long, ping and clatter like an alley cat song. Stack it up, let it tumble, watch it shine. Treasure hunters on the neon line. Raccoons playing coin pushers side by side, cheering when the tokens start to slide in the flashing light. Everything feels right for raccoons playing coin pushers all night. One wears a baseball cap, one's got a bow. One keeps whispering, this next coin will go. One taps the glass with a squeaky little laugh. One guards the tickets in a paper bag. Golden tokens, plastic rings, tiny joy in little things. Every drop's a brand new chance, every win's a victory dance. For raccoons playing coin pushers all night long, ping and clatter like an alley cat song. Stack it up, let it tumble, watch it shine. Treasure hunters on the neon line. Raccoons playing coin pushers side by side, cheering when the tokens start to slide in the flashing light. Everything feels right for raccoons playing coin pushers all night. Then the tower leans, everybody holds their breath. Coins start raining down like a shower made of luck and theft. They spin, they squeal, they hug, they hop. They think that it will never stop. For raccoons playing coin pushers all night long, bright-eyed bandits singing jackpot songs. When a rubber duck, a spider ring, a prize reflected in their mask-like eyes. Raccoons playing coin pushers wild and free, kings and queens of row 3 in the arcade glow. They're the stars, you know, those raccoons at the coin pushers stealing the show.
You're right, Jeff.
Punch
I
him
do
right
like
off.
femboys, and I'm just sitting here being like,
just uppercut my dick right off.
no.
Just one big hit. Just, bah!
I do like femboys, Jeff.
Oh no, I got off.
Oh no, Josh got off. How did Josh get off? Don't worry about it.
Well, I took a train and I got on, and then I got off the
I
train.
left the closet, guys. And then I walked into a church and I said, and everybody went,
God damn it.
what?
God
and
damn
I
it.
said, Josh, stop pumping the door. This is the reason why we cannot allow people to. This is the reason why
I forgot how loud that was.
Principal consultants. Yes, totally. That's me.
That's you.
Yeah, that's me. Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Dude, I also played Crimson Desert. I bought a lot of video games this week.
Oh.
I had a lot of video games that I purchased. Hold on, let's look it up. Okay. So, I wish there was like a good activity bar where it's like I could see like my activity of like what have I done.
I mean, you can sort by recent activity. The little clock by the what's that called? The drop down menu in the Steam menu or Steam library.
Yeah, but that's okay. Yeah, it does. So, okay.
Yeah.
I bought a lot of video games, Josh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I bought Super Meat Boy Forever, Eldest Soul, Sniper Ghost Warrior 2, Contracts 2, Dr. Fetus the Mean Meat Machine, which I think is like literally just like a puzzle game.
I think so.
Yeah. Super Meat Boy 3D.
Oh yeah, that came out.
Yes. Legacy of Kain Defiance Remastered. Aether and Iron. Legacy of Kain Ascension. Aether and Iron. And Raccoon Coin Pusher. I'll give you a...
I know, yeah.
I also do have to play more Marathon.
Yeah.
But that's besides the point. Josh, did you play Raccoon Coin Pusher? I think you did.
I sure did.
Oh, God.
I played, and I played another game called Metal Garden on a whim because I was like, I remember seeing gameplay videos of it way back, and then I was like, I gotta play Metal Garden, and it's like one of the better weird brutalist experience in a game I had probably ever.
Okay.
So brutalist.
Brutal.
Also like the engine, I think it's source engine, like original source engine, but when you're playing it doesn't feel like the source engine.
That's always good.
Like it's kind of impressive.
It's like always the best is like when you're like, man, this game feels like source engine, and then you're like, look at it, you're like, it's nothing like source engine.
Yeah. They tweaked so much of it to the point of like, I'm sure there's probably some source engine in there somewhere if you look hard enough, but it's like I didn't feel it at all.
It's like how Titanfall like 1 and 2 are like heavily modified source engine.
Yeah.
So
Titanfall 2 was source?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's absurd.
Apparently Halo, apparently the new Halo game is going to be bad.
Oh no, not the new Halo.
It's okay.
Oh, I don't know what to do with myself if the Halo's bad.
And also somebody pissed in Ford's oats meal.
Oh, I see.
Because they were like, so okay. this is the perfect topic to talk about, like with like people who like don't give a shit while we get ourselves organized and everything like that.
Yeah.
So Ford and Chevy have recently gone into this massive fucking pissing contest.
As they do.
And it's like who has the better car? And it's like Ford is like, we have the better car because we have a GTD. And so it's a Mustang GTD. And they have a better car. So they bring it to the Nürburgring and they do a sub 6 second time. So Chevy, who should have won Le Mans like multiple times. Hold on, let's look this up. So Chevy, who has the C8 Corvette, which should have won like multiple, has won like the 24 Hours of Le Mans in 2023. Yeah, they basically were like, well, we're going to take our car to the arena. So they take their car and they beat the GTD. So Ford goes back, and Ford goes back with a souped up like. I think it was like the ZR1 has like 1,000 horsepower, and the Mustang has like 1,001 horsepower. It's something retarded. It's something where you look at it and you're like, this is not. You would not be able to drive this car. So they're like.
It's impossible.
Yeah, so they take the car. So they go there and they're like, we're gonna show GM how it's done. So they go like with this car that's souped up, and they're like, by the way, that's going to be a package now. So if you buy a GTD, you can get this package thrown on your car, and it's I think the same engine that's in the new Dark Horse Supercharged, which is basically the Dark Horse. It's basically a GT 500. And they're like, everybody's like, well, why would you want this? And it's like, because it's 1,000 fucking horsepower. So now GM has like basically been like, okay, well, that's not an official lap time. So then what they did was they pulled out their 2003 or the last time they had the Ford GT. They brought out the GT Mark IV. They brought out their Le Mans winning class, and they basically were like, go fucking ham. And it did 6 minutes, 15 seconds. And it's like, I think that beats the GT3 RS, the GT, the regular GT. It beats the GTD. It beats every single car. And it's now the record holder for the sole electric car or sole electric version of Le Mans. Like, it's now the winner of that class. And it's like, I know that you don't give a shit, but it's like one of those things where it's like rich people with shitloads of money are throwing money around, screaming about how they're so smart.
So smart. Throw money.
And now they've done the absolute stupidest thing in the world, where now they're like, well, you know what, guys, we're gonna beat this guy. How? We're gonna make a car that goes better than his. Nya, nya, nya. And it's literally just wankery. I love it. I love every second of it. Not that I will ever buy one of these cars. I think that's funny, but yeah.
Wank.
Oh. Go ahead.
Wank.
Also, this just got announced, or this just got released, so.
Oh boy.
This is online info soon. Bombshell accusations hit Halo Studios and Microsoft, accusing them of retaliation, harassment, bullying, and it's not just one.
Huh. This seems like as if this is legitimate. All right, shall we sync and start the show?
Well, I always knew that no matter what studio you point at, they're for fucking garbage.
Well, the thing is like it's not the people. It depends on the people that you work with. And I say that entirely like 100%. Like Navigator really didn't drag. Like looking back at Navigator really didn't drag. Navigator also didn't have an HR department, and things visibly like it started getting a lot funnier, less like haha funny when we got an HR department, because we went from being able to have like really raunchy jokes to suddenly the HR person's like sending us a message being like, that's not kosher. Why did you say that? And you're like, because it's funny. Like there was stuff like that was going on at Navigator and stuff like that. But like,
I mean, also depends like what studio you're in for what seems to be kosher. Because
like
some would agree maybe raunchy joke wouldn't
there
be
are
acceptable,
jokes,
but then
that's the reason why I bring up like Navigator and stuff like that is because when I was at BioWare, there were certain jokes that you could not make. You were not allowed to make a joke about, like you weren't allowed to make a joke about like certain people at the studio. There were people at the studio who were non-binary. You couldn't make a joke about that. You couldn't make a racist joke or anything like that. First week, at Navigator, I'm sitting playing like a board game with a bunch of the people there, and we're talking, and the Asian art lead makes a joke about like how he has slanted eyes and can't see good. And it was one of those things where I'm sitting there, I'm like, should I laugh? I don't know what to do. Like, is this okay, guys? Am I allowed to laugh at this? I'm scared.
Yeah, it's.
But if you made that joke
weird.
at BioWare, you would have been. I would have been sent like 15 messages being told how racist I was.
So racist,
guys.
Like I can tell you right now, over at my workplace, I think because the way that my business is situated, we have 2 floors in our building, and I'm on the second floor of the building. That's where all the designers and like a few other extra peripheral parts of the company kind of go. And like I remember a bunch of times of like, because there's also a bunch of old fogies that are work upstairs as well. They are also doing kind of raunchy jokes or whatever. And it's like, it feels like nothing bad ever happens to them or anything. So it's like, all right, it's just.
Here's the thing is like, I think that like it depends on the person and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because I know for a fact that like EA was a lot more sensitive about certain things than I care to elaborate. And that's not saying that like I didn't enjoy working at Electronic Arts. They're a company that really deserves a reputation of like we're sucking your dick, like hardcore.
Yeah,
because they really do put in a lot of effort to make sure that you're happy.
Mm-hmm.
And like I compare it to other places, and it's like the people there, they were like a lot more like, I could send John a message and I would end up having a conversation about John about how I was struggling with something and didn't understand it, and John would sit there and explain to me like I was a child, that like I was what I was doing wrong. And like I compare that to working in like Olympia, and it's like where I was told I was retarded and I'm not allowed to, and I shouldn't be working in IT. And it's like, thanks. Like,
oh, I'm retarded.
Thanks. I am retarded. I agree, but like maybe this needs to change a little bit. Anyways, sink in 3. You ready?
Yep.
Sink in 3, 2, 1.